How's it going, boys? Data782 here with a little tutorial video on how to maximize your scouting in NHL 20. I've gotten some comments regarding how I do my scouting in my franchise modes, and people say, how do I get not only late gems who have good potential, but how do I have so many prospects who have their potential scouted and uncovered in the first place and have virtually no unknown prospects. So in this video, I'm going to take you through some excerpts from episodes 22 and 23 of my Fixing the Franchise Anaheim Ducks franchise mode, where I start at the beginning of the season. I send out my scouts and their preliminary round in October. They go until February, then from February to May, and then the final refinement from May to June. So if you want to see those episodes, like I said, episodes 22 and 23 of Fixing the Franchise, and if you want to see the actual draft that culminates all of this scouting, go and check out episode 24 of Fixing the Franchise with the Anaheim Ducks, link in the description. So let me know if there's any other videos that you'd like regarding tutorials, like coaching or anything else in NHL 20 franchise mode. If you have any questions about scouting, be sure to let me know and I'll get back to you. And if you're a fan of the NHL 20 content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm pumping out lots of franchise modes, tutorial videos, whatever you all would like to see. So please let me know and I'd be happy to share my wisdom of franchise mode over the past decade plus of playing NHL. So that's it for this one. Let's hop into it and enjoy.
And I also had a comment on Reddit about the scouting and that the way I go about it is appreciated. So I'll go a bit into that right now. I'm going to make a whole separate video on it. So this is going to be the beginning of that video right here. It's going to be a separate video that'll be uploaded at the end of next season once I see how my scouting does and the fruits of my labor. So the thing is, you got to go right to assign scouts. What you want to do is have 18 to 20 amateur scouts. I usually have 20, but just because I want to check players and their line fits, I have 2 NHL scouts. But what you want to do ideally, if you don't care about coach line fits and you're comfortable with your team, you should have 20 amateur scouts. That's if you're playing with the fog of war off and all that stuff, as you should be, because it doesn't really make sense. So what you want to do is have scouts who have the highest possible overall. But the thing is, it doesn't matter that much as long as they are A+ in their region, or at least A. To be honest, I wouldn't send someone if he was less than like B-. So if I'm looking at this guy, I'd send him to Scandinavia. He's A+, B, B. I would not send him to, say, anywhere in the CHL with a C-, E, and a D-. But if I had to send him to Russia, or if I had to send him to rest of the world, or even the EBEL in Europe, I would do that. So that's the thing. You want to have scouts who are good in their regions, and ideally the best possible overall. So what you do is, I've already done this, as you can see on the right, but let's say I'm in let's say I'm in the OHL. A lot of prospects in the OHL, so I have 2 scouts in the OHL. I'd say scout-specific players. Now, all these guys are being scouted right now, these 19 guys right here. To begin my season, I usually scout about 20 people per scout to bring me to February. And once it brings me to February, I know who I want to continue scouting until June and who I want to give up on because they have AHL potential. So what I would do, let's say I had all these guys, I hadn't done this yet. I'd count the first 20 players. Let's say, I think it brought me to here or something, and I'd say scout their potential in comparison. I go from bottom to top, not top to bottom. I begin at number 20 and I go to number 1. I go up like this. Potential comparison, all the way up. Because what I've found from my scouting is that, if I scout from top to bottom, so I go 2, 5, 8, 19, 20, it ends up that by February, I don't know much about these guys who are in the first round, but I know a whole lot about these guys at the bottom who are in like the 3rd round, which I don't want. I want to know more about the people at the top. So I don't know if this is just a glitch or if it's not true or something that just is like coincidence, but I do it from bottom to top because when I do it this way, I know a little bit less about these guys, but I know a whole lot more about these guys at the top in the first round. So that's the way I do it. I go through all my scouts, I keep track. If OHL number 1 guy here, he scouts prospects 1 to 20. This guy scouts prospects 21 to 40, let's say. I scout the top 200 or so in the OHL and in the QMJHL, and then we go from there. Somewhere like the USA East, I can spend a lot more time. I can scout these guys at 342 because there's not a lot of prospects. In the OHL, I'm only scouting up until like 190 or 200, but in the USA East, for example, I can scout all the way to 342, even though those guys will likely not get drafted, I have the ability to do so. So that's going to be where I stop that video, that separate video that I'm making right now. I'm going to pick it back up in February. I'm going to compile that into a separate video. But like I said, but now we're in February, so now we go back to Assign Scout and we see an update. Now it should, yeah, exactly. I made all my reports are supposed to finish on February 1st. So all my reports are done. No data to display on the right there. So I go to Liga, I go to Scout Specific Players, and I press R3 on these players. I make note, okay, this guy, do I want to scout him? Yes or no? I say yes, 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 yes. No, I don't. This guy, 3 bars, low top 9, I'm done with him. I don't need to know anything else, I don't think. Now, okay, I say this is where I stop. All these guys before I wanted to scout, so bang, 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 bang. Okay, I don't want to scout this guy, I continue. Do I want to scout him? I don't want to waste time on a low 7th D with 2 bars. Low NHL top 6 with 2 bars at 118, 18 years old, grinder, not worth my time. Medium backup, 17 years old, interesting. I want to know more about him. Medium bottom 6, low elite, yes. I keep going now. Bottom 6, low elite, yes. Keep going down. Medium top 9, yeah, I could know a little bit more about him. Medium top 2, AHL top 2D, probably not. And now that's the end of the report, I think. Yeah, if there's all question marks, it means you don't know anything about them. If this guy, I've uncovered him, but that means he used to be here, it means he dropped big time. He's at 225, he used to be, but he's medium top 4D, I will scout him. Now these guys are all question marks, I want to know about them, who knows what could be going on. This guy definitely dropped as well. Medium top 60, I don't know, maybe, maybe not. We'll come back to that. This guy, HL top 6, no. Philstrom, let's get a bit more info on him. All the way down, this guy really dropped to 456. So let's go about there. We're looking at the top 280 or so. Brings me to June 5th. Actually, it's better to end it around May, because if I go all the way till the middle of June, I can only scout like 1 or 2 people before the draft if there's extra work I want to do. So let's go about to the middle of May, scouting all these guys a little more. I then press the options button, it confirms it, great, I'll see you in the middle of May. Now I go to the WHL. Now keep note, I have 2 scouts in WHL, so I could do more there. AHL top 2, and he's ranked 13th, no chance he's really that bad, so I want to know more about him. This guy, AHL top 2, he's ranked 16th, no chance, he has to be like medium top 6, like at least. AHL top 6, there's, yeah, you'll see that the quality isn't as good in the WHL, OHL. It's easy to find someone who's pits early because there's just not a lot of good players. No, okay, a little bit, I'll give you a chance. No, no, yes, medium elite, I want to know about you. No, yes. No, yes, no. Yes, yes, okay. Keep note, always keep going through. Keep note at the bottom, I'm at March 30th. Yes, I want to know more about you. No, no, yes. It's April 11th at the bottom there. No, 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 no. Yes, and yes. Okay, my April 23rd, keep going. No, no. Okay, I don't know anything about these guys now. I want to learn more because they've definitely come up. If they're not, that means they used to be around ranked 300 and now they're ranked in the 200s. Now keep going. No, no. I'm at May 5th. A couple more guys and I'll probably stop there. Goalies are also good as well. You can find some gems late. But you know what? I'm going to stop here. I'm going to keep note. 215, 218, and 224. 215, 218, and 224. I go to my other scout. 215, 218, and 224. I scroll down. I keep note. 215, 218, and 224. And then I keep going. All these guys have question marks. I keep going. I have this. That's the beauty of having 2 scouts in one area. I can keep going. Let's go, yeah, up to there, this goalie as well. It brings me to the end of April. And then if I have a few extra spots, I can also go and assign them to another player twice. Bang, I get these guys double scouted with 2 scouts on them. It'll go even quicker and cover even more for me. So that is what I'm gonna do all the way down here, all the way down. Same cycle. USA, Central, yes, no, no, yes. So yes to this guy, and yes to that guy, no to these guys. All the way down, that's what I'm going to do, so give me a moment, and that's what I will get done. Now, something else to keep note of is that here in USA Central, I've gone through all the prospects, and there's only these guys that I want to look at, and it only brings me till March 5th. So this is where you have to bring in your skill as a manager. Either you say, okay, I know that there's some players that I'm not really interested in, but just to be sure, I guess I'll scout them as well, because it brings me up to May, because I have a lot of time to kill. So I might as well go to May 5th and really make sure that this guy is medium top 6D, or okay, maybe this guy is better than AHL top 2D. If you don't have time, don't waste it. But if you have time, go ahead and use it so you know even more and then cover even more people and things that maybe your scouts missed when they first went over them. Or let's say I'm in USA Central and there's nothing else to do after April. I keep note of that and I say, oh, well, this guy also has A- in USA East, and there's a ton of prospects in USA East. So once he's done in April in USA Central, I'll send him to USA East until May. So you got to keep track of your scouts and say, where are the most prospects? Where do I need to send my people? Don't keep 2 scouts in an area that has no prospects. Send that other scout to somewhere else and make use of him. So that's all done. It does take quite a long time to get this in the right spot, but it is very much worth it when it comes time to draft. So continuing on in my scouting video that I'm making on the side, this would be the middle of May. So let's go to the WHL, for example. Now I do the exact same thing that I did before, but now I'm a little more specific. So I know I can only scout a few more people. So okay, medium top 60, I know enough about him. 3 bars. This guy, he's ranked 30th though, and I don't have my first round pick, so I know that I won't be picking there, so I don't want to waste time scouting someone that I won't be picking around. I know enough about him. I don't care. This guy I want to know more about, medium elite. Okay. This guy, no. Yes, I'd like to know more about him. Keep going. No. I know enough about him. I could use a little bit more about him. If he's really medium top 6, that would be a nice late pick. No. Keep going. Same thing for this guy. I'd like to know more about him. Keep on going. Low top 6D. And now, if you look at the bottom right, I'm at June 11th. You don't want to get too far from it. So medium elite, medium top 6, and now I'm at June 23rd. That's it. I can't scout anyone else with this scout. I got up to 205. I scout 7 people up to 205. So I go to my other scout in the WHL. I got up to 205. So I scroll down to 205 and I continue to scout with him. I say, okay, is there anyone else that I want to scout? I'm currently scouting this guy. Perfect. I'm okay. I don't need to know more about him. These 2 guys I definitely want to know more about. They have 1 bar of medium elite. Maybe there'll be something good in the late rounds. That is how you get good late round players. That guy might be medium starter. Okay, and then that's going to be it. I'll scout this guy as well. He had a good season. Yeah, I'll definitely scout him. And that is it. That is it for the WHL. That is how the scouting works. It's your final reflection on who you want to have scouted, and you go through everyone and you do the same thing. Now, for example, let's say USA Central, I have 2 scouts there, but I only have like 6 guys that I want to scout, and the other guy, I have nothing to do with him. I can either take that guy and also have him scout those players for double scouting, or I can say, okay, well, I had a lot of guys in the WHL that I wanted to scout, and look at that, he's A+ in WHL. So I'll reassign him to the WHL and have him go scout there instead. You just got to remember that when you reassign your scouts the next season, that this guy is actually a USA Central scout. You go here and you say, okay, he's USA Central, he has an A+ there, he's probably better in the US. And now to finish off this video, you see here I am up at the draft. It is June 23rd, 2026. And obviously you have all these guys uncovered at the bottom, mostly uncovered as you get a little more down, 2 bars, 3 bars. But what really gets interesting, like it's really weird that you have this guy like Esposito, who's AHL top 6, or this guy, AHL top 6, and they're in the top 30. But they're obviously going to be medium top 6, medium top 9, low top 6. So it's weird that they don't get uncovered. Yet if you continue to go down, if you did your scouting right, okay, here's this guy. He's guaranteed low elite. This guy's guaranteed medium top 4D. If you did your scouting right, you should start to see these guys. Guaranteed medium top 6 forward. Okay. 3 bars, medium top 9. Keep going. 3 bars, medium top 6. That's good. 3 bars, you can pretty much count on 3 bars. It's not always guaranteed, but the odds are pretty much there. 3 bars low elite, 3 bars low top 6 with a gem. Guaranteed low top 6 here at pick 64. Keep on going. Medium top 60 here. This guy, guaranteed medium elite. This guy is ranked 79, and you uncovered that he's medium elite just because you dedicated your scout in the SHL to go through and scout that guy, because you kept assigning him again and again. Yakov Markov is 3 bars low elite at 92. Keep on going down. Okay, this guy's at 95. He's guaranteed medium elite, an offensive defenseman. Nice. Looking forward to taking him. This guy's medium elite gem, 3 bars at rank 98. Keep on going. Even as you get further down, you see here's 3 bars medium top 6. That's still very respectable. I'll take 3 bars medium top 6. Guaranteed low elite right there at pick 120. That could be. Keep on going. A lot of guys that you can just forget about. All the low top 7, the low 7th Ds. Forget it. Pass on all these guys. But as you keep going down, you will find the gems. Because when you're at pick 160, I'd rather know that this guy's pretty much guaranteed low top 6 than take this guy and get an AHL top 2 1 bar I know nothing about, you know? Or then even down here, 3 bar low top 4, even better. The late gems are the best. Don't be afraid to reach. Just because you're at pick 173 and this guy's 178 and he's low top 4D, go for it. Unless you want to play games where you get like a 7th next season in exchange for your 7th now, and then you move down. That's possible, but it does take a lot of time. This guy, guaranteed low elite. This guy, 3 bars medium elite at 212. Even at pick 239 here, 2 bars low elite perhaps. 3 bars low top 6. These guys are going to have like 48 overall or whatever, but they do have the potential and the trade value, so that is what is important. You can even just sort by trade, by a potential right there, and right away you can see them all. Okay, bang, and you can just sort right away. You can see who's a gem as well. You can go over here, and that is how you scout. So it's definitely worth it, and this is the way to do it. So I'm going to go through my draft now and see if I can get most of these guys. And that's it for this video, boys. So I hope that you learned a little bit about scouting. If you have any questions, let me know. Anything you want me to touch upon, let me know, and I'll try to incorporate that. If you want to see me draft this particular draft here in 2026, go to episode 24 of Fixing the Franchise with the Anaheim Ducks and check out how it all ended out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.